Hello and welcome to another update video about render. The render chart is currently just following expectations in the last video and also in the updates I'm sending to gold members. We highlighted that the $7 level is the next likely target after it already reached my $4.20 upside target. So the idea is here that the move up of the June 22 lows is either here a 5-wave move in a diagonal. But if it really goes significantly above $7, then I have to change the wave count here, not to something more bearish, but potentially, overall long term, at least something less certain. Okay, the reason is that I might have to look at it as a large ABC structure. So basically, that this here 1, 2, 3 is actually an ABC structure in an A wave. We're coming down in the B wave, and then we could see a long C wave. And that could take it to around about $13, $14 in wave C. How do I get to that target? It's quite simple. If we have an ABC structure, the C wave is typically going to reach the 100% extension. So if we measure that, what would be wave A, go to the low of what would be wave B, see, it takes it to around $13 to $14. That's the 100% extension. They can always extend further. That's the thing. So I want to give you a more bullish scenario, and this is not to be seen as predictive. We would have to really babysit this chart, micromanage it. Those are projections that are realistic, okay? But it might make sense to at least keep it in somewhat in focus, because until the price gives us an indication that a top is in place, the trend is going to go. And this chart history is still, I know it's not the youngest chart, but it's also not, it doesn't have tons of history. So therefore it's a little bit unclear what this is going to be, because also this initially was an ABC structure. It made a completely new low. So the data isn't great. Microstructures aren't great on this chart. So I'm thinking, okay, I've got two wave counts. One is this 5-wave move up, which is bullish. It's just a bit of a diagonal mess here, not an impulse. And the other idea is that this is going to be an ABC structure. So nothing impulsive here on the render chart, which always makes the microstructure really difficult. I know you all want to see microstructures, but honestly, with a lot of the altcoins, you're struggling to get reliable microstructures. So I have to keep it at a level that works, that's relevant. But if I can't show you all the micro counts, it doesn't make sense. Just doesn't help. And therefore, also in this move up, currently I'm looking at this as an ABC structure where we started a 5th wave on the 17th of August. And also here, this could take it to $7 next. We've got 536 as the next level, but even in this 5th wave to the upside, I'm watching here $7, $7.78, $9.13 potentially. But I'm struggling to give you really good micro support level. The next level to watch is $3.93. If that breaks, so we break below that trend line there, and we break below $3.93, then really there's $3.28 left, and below that level we might assume that some kind of a more substantial top is in place. But I can't tell you, okay, this looks like a 1, 2, it might be, but then what is this? It's just a 3-wave move up, complete mess. Therefore, don't try to focus too much on the micro count with charts like that. They are not bearish necessarily, but they don't give us the clearest parameters. Okay, so for example, what does that mean for risk and reward? You need to think about that. Difficult, But I certainly don't see a very clear setup here at this stage. Okay, unless you want to trade the breakout above the last high, which is here at around $4.88. That's my update about render. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.